You are shifting into your new consciousness. That is why this video came to you at this very moment. What you need to do now is focus. Focus on what I am saying for the next 10 minutes. And it will give you exactly what you are looking for to rewire your mind. We're going to reprogram your environment so that you have control over it. This is the last thing you need to do. You've done everything else. You now need to realize you have control over your environment. And I'm going to tell you how to do that using real-world data and analysis from scientists. So you know this is real. And I'm going to tell you how you can utilize this data to prove that everything happening around you is you, reflected back at you. And it all has to do with light. Light is the key. Light is what you need to know about. Everything that you see, hear, smell, touch, and taste is light. Everything that goes into your senses and out of your senses is light. It's all light. Any form of movement is light. Without light, there is no movement. It is impossible. Imagine pure darkness. How are you going to do anything? How are you going from one spot to another? You have no light to even see with your eyes, let alone hear, feel something, touch something. There's nothing around you. It's pure darkness. How could there be anything around you? Light is what allows things to exist. Without light, there is nothing. That is number one, what you must realize. Light is movement. So without light, there is no movement. Now here's the trick. This is what's actually going to make you realize your whole entire environment is light coming back at you. In science, you may have heard this before. We are told, this is true, light in the sky, the stars, planets, the sun, the moon, any light in the sky is old light. It's past. It was however many light years that light source is from where you are, which I don't know how many light years the sun is away. I know it's 93 million miles, though, I think it's billion miles. I know it's a 93. I only know that because it's 93. That light takes however many light years to get to you, which a light year is the speed of light, which light travels at one speed. It does not change speed because light is actually replicating itself. So it replicates itself at the same pace always. So are you. And when that light gets to you, it's no longer there. You're seeing light from however many years it takes light to move from wherever that is to you. So let's say 5 light years, which it definitely ain't that. I don't even know if it's 1 light year. 5 light years. It takes from that sunlight to get to you. So what you are seeing and feeling is from 5 solar cycles ago or 5 years ago, because it took 5 years for that light to come to you. So you are actually basking in dead light. It doesn't exist anymore. Yet how are you existing in it if it doesn't actually exist at its source? And this goes for every light in the sky. But once you realize that this is just the principle of light and how light moves, all light operates this way. So anything that you are actually experiencing, which we can just say a light on your porch, the street light maybe, that light is taking a certain amount of time to get to you. And that amount of time that it takes to get to you is how old that light is. Because you're not seeing it at its source. You're seeing it at where you are so that you can see things from your perspective, from where you are currently right now, because everything is coming at you. All the lights in the sky, all the lights that you have around you, the moon, the sun, the trees, the plants, this birdhouse, everything is coming at you because you're in the middle of it. Look around. Where are you? Exactly. In the center of your mind, in your environment, which means to be enveloped in your mind. So, knowing that the light in the sky, what you see, isn't actually there. All you need to do is change what you have in your imagination with what that light is. Because it's no longer there. So you can make it whatever. Because what you're getting doesn't exist. Because it doesn't exist at the source. So what you're getting isn't actually there. So all you need to do is reimagine what is there. What do you want there? What type of light is that? Because guess what? That's what's going to come beaming down at you next. And then you're going to get that. Because that is the repeating cycle of what's going on. This is memory. This is repetition of what you are doing, the rituals of your day. Groundhog Day. You're doing mostly the same things in slightly different patterns. So we can use this concept to change our environment so that it aligns with our self-image in our mind, in our imagination. And you do this the same way, because as I explained at the beginning of this video, everything is light. Are you still focused? Are you still with me? Okay. If you are, leave a comment. Focus. Because that's what we need to do right now, is focus. Everything is light. So if everything is light, and it's all coming at you, all you need to do is focus on where that light source is, which can be any object, actual visual light. It could be a wireless frequency of some sort. Maybe it's a sound you're hearing. Maybe it's the automobile. Maybe it's a house. Maybe it's a relative or a friend. Focus on where they are and change in your imagination that thing that you are focusing on to be how you see it when you are in your life enjoying it as you imagine that you are manifesting. Because you have manifested it. You just did it by doing that. And all you need to do is take this concept and do it everything in your life, around you. Anything and everything. You can change anything with this because it's all light. Once you get down to the base principle of how we are experiencing each other, which is through movement, and light is movement, because light is life and movement is life, you realize that you have complete control over it because you're in the middle. As we already disclosed, the environment is around you. It's your mind. All you need to do is alter what is in your environment. And you do that by changing how you are perceiving the light. What is it to you? You choose what it is. Because no one's telling you what those lights in the sky necessarily are, unless you really get into astronomy. But you just looking up at the stars, if that even is what they are, they're just lights. You can determine anything by looking at them, just as you can determine the same thing around you. Because truly what you see in the sky is exactly what is around you. So to take it even further, all you need to do is look up and rewrite your story. That simple. There's your 10 minutes. Have a good day.